everybody, Morgana Galaxia here. Welcome back to my channel. I'm pleased to be with you today, and I am coming on because I want to do a reading, of course, on Cy Vance. Okay, actually Cy Vance versus Trump. After that, I want to take a look if Stacey Abrams will get to be governor of Georgia during their next election. But Cy Vance, oh boy, things are heating up. Whew, getting hot for Trump. Millions of pages. Cohen is in there for the 8th time. Someone or other said it was just a matter of days, dude. Just a matter of days. Okay, so I want to do my versus spread. Let's take a look at Cy Vance versus Donald Trump. One more. Thank you. Okay, put on my eyes. Cy Vance versus Donald Trump. All right, let's take a look-see. Cy Vance first. And Donald Trump. Okay. So, let's see if I can get these down a little bit for you here. Okay, I don't know how well you guys can see that, but let's start with Cy Vance. This is what is in his mind. What is he thinking? And we have the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, 9 of Pentacles. Let me take a nice look. So what Cy Vance is thinking about is money, okay? Trump and Trump Org, they're living large. They're worth billions, right? How is that money gotten? What is the source of their luxurious extreme wealth? He's looking at money and not chump change here. This says big money, okay? Big, the kind, this lady, this is palatial, right? Estates, billions, okay? I mean, excessive wealth here. That is what is on Cy Vance's mind, okay? And so in this here, this is how Cy Vance sees Trump. And this is the 9 of Cups. Interesting. We have the 2 9s here. So how he's seeing Trump, I think this 9 is reflecting, okay? On the one hand, yeah, he's looking directly at the dollars, the coins, the money. But this is a reflection of that in that Trump is living large, okay? I often get, I've gotten this before for like a flush retirement. We know that Trump is retired. He's no longer president. He is supposed to kind of go off and disappear into retirement. And yeah, living in the lap of luxury, drinking fine wine, having fine meals, living in your palaces. Very satisfied, okay? I guess this is how he's seeing Trump. The Trump is really self-satisfied. He has a lot of ego. He's reveling in his wealth. He revels in all the luxurious items. Everything's high priced, just extreme wealth. Big money, big money. This isn't like your 1%. This is your 0.001%. I just feel like, that he's probably sensing Trump's smugness, his self-satisfaction, his sense of superiority. He's just, the cups are full. That's a lot of emotion here. I guess, around that 9, around all that kind of money. All right. So what's in Cy Vance's heart? What's he feeling? We have the Moon card. Interesting. this actually applies in a couple different ways here. So what's in his heart? Okay, I'm just going to settle on he's holding his secrets, okay? It actually was on the news, right? That he's got this Trump documentation like in a Faraday cage that no one can kind of access it, maybe through microwaves or other kind of wavelengths to sort of distort anything that might be on hard drives or on disks, electronic manipulation. So, he's on lockdown. There's no leaks going on. He's holding his secrets, okay? He's holding this information really close to his chest. There's no accessing. This is hidden and secreted away. So that's what's in his heart. He's on lockdown. People need to shut up. There's no information getting out. All we know is that he's talking to Michael Cohen a lot. I'm sure we know a few other things. I don't read every article that's out there, but that's what this is telling us. He's taking this so seriously that he's got it locked up tight. No leaks, no information. It is hidden from us at this time. Okay, so what is going to be his action? Or this is the outcome card. And we've got the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords. So this is telling me that Cy Vance is taking his time, okay? He is laying back. He's waiting, biding his time. There's no rush. There's no hurry. It's all about thinking things through, making sure you got your strategy set, making sure, you have a plan. This is, him sitting tight, gonna do it right. All right. If you're don't rush it, do it right, nice and slow, roll it out as is needed. So he can do this the smartest way, the most practical way possible. These are the wheels are turning. The wheels are turning in the brain, but there's no motion yet. Okay. So yeah, it's a waiting game. Everyone's on pins and needles. I think, any average person with a couple cents in their head can figure out, okay, you're dealing with tax fraud, insurance fraud, IRS fraud, all this RICO stuff. But, until it comes out. All right, so here we're moving on to Trump. What's in Trump's mind? What is he thinking about? He's got the King of Swords. So this is Trump the fighter, okay? And we know that he loves a good fight. He loves to cut people down. He loves to harm and destroy, right? This is that dark side, that violent aspect of him. This is why he's so litigious, okay? So this is litigious Trump. What's in his mind right now is how is he going to defend himself against everything that's coming his way? All the legal suits, all the investigation, all the lawsuits that are coming. He is going to be on a war footing, all right? He's not going to roll over. He's not going to go into the good night. He's not going to cooperate. He is full on battle mode, full on brutal, cutthroat. Okay, he's going to do whatever he can to protect himself. No joke. He's going to be wielding those swords. And he's already thinking, already planning, probably talking to his sons, talking to whatever lawyers talk to this guy. Anything he can do to protect himself, he's going to do because the stakes are so high, right? He could be looking at prison, and that is so unthinkable. Who would have thought an ex-American president would ever end up in jail? But if anyone can do it, Trump can do it. Okay. So how does Trump see Cy Vance, or the other side of this? And we have a 10 of Cups. So what I would say is the way Trump sees Cy Vance is that that he's a liberal, okay? That he, the way I'm going to say it, it doesn't sound bad. He's someone who's concerned about the voters, works for the people, is working for the benefit of all, those sort of altruistic values, the right kind of values of being in the light, working for the good of all, serving others. So for Trump, who doesn't, those aren't his set of values, he's seeing that in Cy Vance. And so that's where I'm going with this sort of, he would call him like a liberal, radical, the radical left. So this would be, pretty good version of a radical left card. That's, probably how he is seeing Cy Vance. He's just a legal arm of the radical Democrats, and Democrats are always really about the people, about the voters. These are the voters who voted Biden in, and that's, that's not what Cy Vance's legal thing is. It's not about the right and about the insurrection. This is about the money. But again, that's how Trump sees him. Radical Democrat. It's all a hoax. It's all a conspiracy against me. It's all political. He will not take any form of responsibility for his actions. Okay, what's in Trump's heart is the Five of Swords. And this just reflects what's in his brain, okay? So he is actually, his mind and his heart are in full alignment, and that he is ready to do some vicious, nasty battles. He's ready to fight. He's ready to claw. He's ready to cut. He's ready to do as much damage as he can. And if it's unethical, if it's immoral, we know that's all right with him. That's why he's in the position he's in, right? So his heart and his mind are unified, and that he is ready to get busy with Cy Vance. Now, remember, intention and outcome are just not the same thing. So what are we looking at for an outcome for Trumpy Trump? Interesting. We have the Empress. Okay. So, I find these cards match up very well. They're also very much in alignment. So the Empress is loving abundance. Okay. So the outcome, love. This is abundance, prosperity, feminine energy, the great mother who ensures that all of her children are taken care of. Part of me wants to go, oh, well, Trump's probably trying to take care of his kids, right? His family, but this is not his energy. That's not how he does it. This energy is beautiful energy. It's creative energy. Cy Vance has his outcome over here. So this is his action. Okay. So I think what's happening here is, I think this is Trump bestowing his abundance on all those who need a little greasing, okay? He's going to be dropping the money, dropping promises, dropping favors, being that giving person to those that he needs to not flip on him. So for example, Alan Weisselberg, right? He's really being looked at. He knows where all the bodies are buried. Is Alan Weisselberg going to flip? Well, Trump might be like, I'll set you up for the rest of your life, dude. You will never have to work again. Millions of dollars. I'll give you a room in my palatial estate over here. Or his lawyers, right? Maybe those lawyers can't make certain kind of arguments that are unethical or dishonest, that kind of thing. Dude, I'll set you up. You're going to be taken care of for the rest of your life. That's what's going on right here. So one of the things they need to be keeping an eye out on is, who is Trump trying to pay off, bribe, pay off, what have you, to make sure that he tries to sway as many people his way, whatever action he wants them to take. All right, you guys, that's my Cy Vance versus Trump reading. And yeah, that was pretty good. Okay, so the next thing I just wanted to look at today was Stacey Abrams. Is Stacey Abrams gonna make it as Georgia's next governor? Because we all know that Brian Kemp cheated her out of that position with all that crazy voter suppression they got going on. Okay, so Stacey Abrams. Will Stacey Abrams be Georgia's next governor? Show us Stacey Abrams' chances if she will be Georgia's next governor. Man, if anybody worked for it and deserves it, it's Stacey, right? She is a force. Thank God she's on our side. All right. Stacey Abrams, Georgia's next governor. All right, Stacey. Let's bring it down. Stacey. Ooh. All right. Okay, everybody, sorry about that interruption. So we're Stacey Abrams. All right, is she going to be Georgia's next governor? We're starting out here with the Ace of Wands. That's fantastic. Number one, that's a big fat yes card, okay? This is a brand new beginning, some huge new endeavor, a new project, a whole new start of something brand new. Really just a beginning. So, this would be very much like a whole new administration for Georgia, right? A whole new career path for Stacey. A whole new vista is opening up here. So, yes, we're looking at the beginning of something new. What is going to be Stacey's challenge? We have the 9 of Wands, okay? So Stacey's challenge is that it's going to be tough. This is not going to be an easy victory for her. She's going to be feeling burdened. She's going to be feeling worn down. With this 9, this means, just almost, even though she's almost there at the very end, she's still going. She's got that last wand to place, but she's feeling it, all right? She's almost want to say kneecapped a little bit, and I'm definitely getting a sense here that part of what that burden is, part of what's going to kneecap her is voter suppression. The other side is going to do what they did last time and do what they're trying to push through the courts now, just what's going on right now, right? It's all about voter suppression, and it's going to hobble her. It's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough election. That's definitely going to be a huge challenge. What is she going to be fated to face? And we have the 3 of Wands. And this is the card of, you had an idea, you had a plan, you set it in motion. Now you're kind of waiting for your ship to come in, waiting for some sort of result, waiting for the next step, the next opportunity. The feeling I get with this card is this is what she's going to be feeling on election night, waiting for the votes. As all those votes slowly are counted, waiting. Is she going to make it? Is her ship going to come in? Again, this is telling us if she runs, it's going to be tight. It's going to be tough because it's like the last election that she lost. It might not be fair, okay? What's in her past with the 7 of Wands is that she's really had to stand up for herself, protect herself against a lot of vicious onslaughts. All these people trying to get at her, take her out, take her down, insult her, lie about her, whatever. She's really stood up and held her ground and protected herself against that. And this indicates that when she runs, she's going to have to continue to do that. You know, if you look at her next run as governor as a whole, you know, there's a beginning, a middle, and an end. This is going to be part of the past of that situation, is her standing up for herself against all these attacks. But she will. And, oh, I missed foundation. The foundation for her is the Eight of Cups, which is telling us that what's foundational to this question is, will she be governor, is that she's going to have to walk away from what she's already accomplished. And, you know, basically you leave behind what you've done and you start on something new. So as far as Stacey goes, I would say, you know, right now she's doing a lot of civic work, right? A lot of community work, a lot her, you know, she's got this foundation or group that's working with voter suppression, right? She's got a lot of things on her plate that's going on right now, and she's going to have to leave those things behind to start this new journey, to move into a different phase of her life. So that would be supportive of the fact that she would get to be the governor, because you can't, you know, be a you know, community activist and a worker if you're going to be governor, right? You got to leave that kind of work behind. And finally, what's the energy she's going to be moving into? We have the Magician. This is someone, or this is saying that Stacey has absolutely everything she needs to manifest what she desires. She's got all the tools, okay? She's got the heart. She'll have the funds. She has the willpower. And she's got the intelligence. Everything she needs. All her tools are there to absolutely manifest her desires. So that's a really positive outcome for her. So it looks to me, hi everybody, it looks to me like, you know, hopefully she will run again. I kind of think that's what she wants to do. So this is telling me that the yes, she'll be governor again is faded. Okay, it's right up front. You know, it's a faded thing that's going to happen for her. But regardless of that fact, it's going to be tough. She's going to have to fight for it. There's going to be people attacking her. It's going to be a tight vote. Voter suppression is going to be in play. You know, that we're really going to have to keep our eye out for cheating to make sure her opponent doesn't do what Brian Kemp did and basically steal the election. It's going to have to be carefully watched. It's going to be close, you know, it's going to be close. But in the end, because it's faded, and she's such an amazing person, that she's going to manifest her desires. So I'm going to take that as a yes, you guys. But we'll definitely read on this again, especially when she does throw her hat in the ring. I don't know when Georgia's going to be voting for governor again. So this, you know, we're really early right now, but I'm thinking, yeah, this is a faded experience for her that she's gonna have to, you know, you got to go through the motions, right? Do what you need to do to make your life happen. But she's amazing and she's gonna make it happen. She's a manifester. We can see that with all the work that she does. All right, everybody, that's gonna be it for me today. Thank you so much for joining me. And I'll be back with you guys in a few short days. All right, take care. Bye.